Townies, we got some exciting news to share with you.
It's already started. We are launching a members-only version of Dumb People Town called Dumb People Town Plus. It's everything you already love about Dumb People Town, but with some special benefits too. Not only will we be releasing exclusive episodes only available to members,
Dumb People Town Plus episodes will be ad-free and available earlier for members than anyone else. The best part is you'll have that sweet, sweet satisfaction of knowing you are supporting our show. Dumb People Town Plus is available on our favorite podcast app, and it is my app where I get my podcast.
I get all my podcasts here.
Himalaya.
I love Himalaya. All you have to do is download the Himalaya app. That's Himalaya, and search for Dumb People Town. Then click Become a Member. It's just $5 a month. And you can join up and get those episodes early, get them ad-free, get extra content. That's what we want you to do. Again, go to Himalaya, search for that Himalaya app, download it. It's free. Listen to all your podcasts through Himalaya, then become a member. Search Dumb People Town at $5 a month, and you get all that extra stuff. Once you do it now, you guys are loyal listeners. We love you, Townies. Here's a way to bump it up to the next level.
Starbane's Avenue.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-host Arm and Dan. Members, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population you.
Population Tate.
Jeffrey Tate.
GT.
GT in the place to be.
How are you, man?
You're a fan favorite and a friend favorite. We love having you on this show. This
is a favorite friend.
Yeah,
favorite friend. This is all too much, guys.
My favorite moment was last night. I'm at the Dead & Company at the show at the Hollywood Bowl, having a great time with my wife, and then all of a sudden I hear Randy, and I was like, "What?
Hey.
What in the world?" But it was like a great. I see you, and I knew it was someone who knew me.
Because he didn't say
it just
Jason.
said it in a confidence, and then I saw good old Geoff Tate, and I was like, "Yeah, dude,
that's awesome."
That's
it was such a treat when you see someone in that environment that you know from another environment. It is always.
And I'm going to pay you this compliment. I quote your joke, and I probably don't do it right.
I'm sure you don't do it right,
but the joke you made about how people were so freaked out about steroids in baseball. When every single ballpark's dimensions are different.
Yeah.
This one's got a 12-foot wall, and this one's 100 feet out in left field. And you're like, are we really get worried about the sanctity of the stats when somebody's playing in a matchbox?
We don't even have a uniform field.
Yeah,
they moved the fence up in New York at Citi Field for the Mets.
Yeah,
because the first couple of years it was open, nobody hit any home runs, so they moved it. They just moved it in.
Yeah. Like, let's talk about sanctity of stats at that point,
right? Imagine if my high school basketball team was like, we're just going to use 9-foot rims,
9-foot rims,
but only when we're going that way.
Yeah, on our side,
only when we're shooting our thing. The sanctity of the stats.
That's a great observation.
That team has so many dunks. All right, well,
I appreciate you. I can't believe it. I yell Chopper 4 at my brother constantly.
I love your brother.
So
yelling at him, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
so
anytime we see a helicopter, we do the Chopper 4. The Chopper 4.
I love that. Well, here's the deal, Geoff, and I know you know this, that the world is getting dumber, and your travels in this world.
Yeah.
I mean, ocean levels are rising, IQs are going down. Those are like, they're like directly proportional to each other. And the only way to combat it is through comedy, and Dan gets these great stories sent in. So, Dan, should we jump in? We got Geoff Tate here.
Yes,
let's use the genius.
Shall.
He's like a weapon. Let's use it.
We've weaponized our Tate.
Let's bring out the Tate.
This is sent in by Brett Cummins / Motor City HDJ at Motor City HDJ.
I think he needs more stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
I wonder what HDJ stands for.
HDJ?
Yeah. Motor City
house
HDJ.
House DJ in Detroit.
Yeah. Huntsville, Alabama.
Here we go.
A state we still have to
explore,
make a part of this country.
Oh, yeah. No,
Newly released surveillance video shows a knife fight between two
babies. If you said two babies, I would have been like the toddler. Okay, if you said a knife fight between two babies, Geoff, in Huntsville, Alabama, part of you would have been like, yeah.
Yeah, I would have assumed it was in the backseat of a car while their mom was smoking.
For sure. And the car's not even on.
No, they're not going anywhere.
It's just hot.
Literally and figuratively.
Right.
That's just where they do those things.
Yeah, that's right.
Between two would-be robbers and a store clerk, two people were arrested Saturday afternoon after an attempted robbery at the Conoco on Pulaski Pike. You can add
Put that
to
onto the walking tour.
Sunday.
Pulaski. There was a a bank in St. Louis where we had money at Pulaski Savings. You can't not say that like you have to be from Chicago when you say it.
Well, I mean, Pulaski's a very important road in Chicago.
Yeah, you're going in Pulaski. I got to go down to Pulaski and take some money out. Pull out some money from my savings in Pulaski.
Huntsville police confirmed that Laney Nicholson,
little Laney Nicholson,
I know, Laney Nicholson and Seth Holcomb both face attempted robbery charges. Police say
is one a woman and one a man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you got to figure out which, and that's where the riddle starts. Where was it? Police say that Holcomb went inside the gas station and started to buy something, going back and forth to his car several times. When you're a convenience store clerk,
dude, we worked at gas stations. We worked at gas stations in high school.
Too many in and outs.
You should have it all figured out, and you
maybe
should probably
you get
not
one,
once. I forgot my wallet.
One out and in.
Oh, I actually have a couple of quarters I can or change.
Out. Sure.
Yeah, right. In, out, in again. That's all you get. More than that, and now I'm calling the cops.
Right.
I've paid for people if they've gone where I live in Cincinnati, like where I record my podcast. I have the first ever podcast that's co-hosted by brothers. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. What podcast?
It's called Altered Tates.
Okay,
but
that's great.
It's a real. We're trying to carve our own market.
I think you can do it, guys.
I mean, it's never been done.
Be pioneers. You guys be pioneers. You look like a pioneer.
Well, we record in Kentucky, and the gas station right next to us. There are people that will come in and then go back out, and then come in, and then like the second time he has to go back out to get more coins or whatever. I just paid for the shit. Like, just get out of here,
just please. I can't handle you walking in and out.
Just as a bystander, I had enough.
I was next. It was worth $6 for me to be done.
Isn't Kentucky the place where everyone like goes to drink or get messed up on like Sundays? You can't buy liquor in
there are a lot of counties in Kentucky that are dry. Kentucky is real. I mean, they're not, let's say, current, but where I go,
you could end it right there.
Yeah,
there you go.
I got a room like this in Kentucky, though.
You need a room like this.
Yeah, you do. A red room.
I like that you pay for people, because sometimes it's not about being nice; it's about wanting it to end.
Yeah.
Dan, you said this before. This is your family thing at the Olive Garden.
I know.
Paid for the whole meal just because you wanted it to end.
Just to be. And I love my family.
But
I
the
just didn't want to go
argument
through
over the check. And as Dan's walking out to his car, he says under his breath to himself, "Our long national nightmare is over."
Until next Black Friday.
Jesus.
That's what we do.
It, man.
Olive Garden on Black Friday.
That is your personal Black Friday.
The one on Pulaski.
Mm-hmm.
Dan's like, I have to be successful enough this year to pay for my family's Black Friday. You understand? I need to be able to cut that off when I want to cut it off.
Exactly. No more breadsticks. We're done. I paid it. We're out.
Bottom. We found the bottom.
And that receipt, I'm not shitting you, I might have said this before, is like this long.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's everything, like water, more breadstick. Like they put everything in.
Why?
Garden. I don't know.
I want to let you know what you did.
Receipt.
Look at what you did, you animals.
So Laney Nicholson and Seth Holcomb said they went inside the gas station. I'm sorry, Holcomb did. That'd be Seth. Went inside the gas station and started to buy something, going back and forth to his car several times. If you're that convenience store clerk, just put your hand on whatever weapon you have.
Yeah.
Just put it on it.
Press the button underneath that calls the police.
At least hover the button. Hover the button.
No, I say press it.
You just start pressing?
Yeah, because if they show up, be like, I'm sorry.
Accident.
We're all good.
Whoops, yeah.
He went back and forth to his car several times before pulling a large knife on the clerk and demanding cash.
That's not a knife.
Surveillance video shows Holcomb then tried to leave the store. This is where the plot thickens. Mm-hmm. But the clerk auto-locked the door.
Uh-oh.
So
now you can't get out.
So
But
now you're
someone's got a
locking-
knife.
Yeah.
Right, and you've locked them in.
Oh no, he hit the wrong button. Why did we put the auto lock right next to the call the cops
Wouldn't
button?
it be great if it became that? The guy goes up, pushes the door, it doesn't open, and then there's this. They've forgotten about this crime they're both now involved in. It's like, you're going to back up and then walk at it again. It'll pick you up if you... Nope, you got to
No,
go
you gotta-
back even.
so
Start at the milk. Start at the milk.
So that's what I would say if I were that guy. I'd be like, okay, something's wrong with our door. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do here.
Sure.
Step back and let's step forward again. All right, run at it as hard as you can.
Yeah,
Right.
Maybe they'll knock themselves
push.
out. Hit it with your
It's
head.
a push door.
You got to hit it with your head really hard on the
It
forehead.
registers eyes. So if your eyes are closed as you go towards the door, it'll open.
Or you say run and push as hard as you can, and then as they get close, you open it
100%.
and just
The
watch them run.
button is the button to open it is way behind the shelf. Can I borrow that knife for a second? I
gotta
can
reach
reach
out to
down
get it.
and tap that button.
Oh, sure.
So Holcomb tries to leave the store, but the clerk auto-locked the door.
Dummy.
That is when the unidentified clerk then pulled a bigger knife.
That's not a knife.
He's a knife.
This is a knife.
He's a knife
Right.
one-upper.
Unidentified my ass.
Right.
We all know who that was.
Paul Hogan.
He has hit hard times, but he's probably at least a manager at Conoco.
Pulled a machete out on Seth Holcomb.
We need to refill the Sprite.
A machete.
I'm going to cut this coconut.
If it was the second shift, the guy working would have thrown his pet snake at him. Who has a
no.
machete?
That's my question too. What comes first? The job, and then you decide I'm going to get a machete to work here, or you're a
Did he
machete
pull out a
person.
machete?
Yes, the clerk did. Or are you a machete person who then finds the job where you could use this? Because this is not the
Is there a
first time
moment where
we've
he's like,
had.
where's my machete? Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Huntsville? They were probably getting robbed by a lot of jungles, by a lot of undergrowth.
Yes.
Sneaking in.
Have you ever been to a Conoco before? This guy needs the machete just to cut through red tape.
Not a bush
Oh
in and
snap!
out.
Have you seen that to make those receipts that you were
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah,
Dan.
exactly.
But there is something to be said about the fact that at this job, you could bring a machete.
know.
There's very little oversight. Machete can just be there with you. Like, you can't do that if you work for Citibank.
You can't do that at the UN.
If you work at a Conoco, though,
this in my
your
desk.
machete's good. Bring
Welcome
your pet to work.
knives and stuff. How can I help you?
You
I wanna
can't
get
even
a
do that
machete.
at
What do you-
Cutco. You can't even do
Yeah,
that.
right. What are you going to use it for?
I would
I work at a
almost-
convenience store. Like, imagine this exchange of like you're buying a knife for your convenience store job, but
I would-
machete.
but I'm almost more apt to let somebody bring a machete to work with them than for people to bring their dogs into restaurants. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I'm so done with that. I'm
Is this
like,
a-
your dog
Is this a
just-
machete-friendly patio?
Yeah. Can I bring my machete in here? Oh, I have
Listen,
to tie
we
it.
have to-
I have to tie it up on the tree.
You're
outside.
you're at the plant. You're on the plane. You're like, this is my comfort machete.
Machete, yeah.
I'm so
My
sorry.
Service,
machete's
emotional
my
support.
service sword.
He's so quiet, you won't even know it's here.
Excuse
You
me, I'm
won't even know it's
allergic
here.
to pressed metal.
Can you not?
I'm gonna need to switch seats.
I got switch seats. My kid just is looking at it, and it's looking at him. And
Does it bite?
So the identified clerk pulls the bigger knife, a machete, on Seth Holcomb. The video shows Holcomb push his way through the front door to escape. Excuse me.
Yeah.
wow.
The clerk followed Holcomb outside,
Good.
and at this point ends up in a fight with Lainey Nicholson, who had her own knife.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is a
this is
three-knife
a
fight.
3-knife fight.
Holy shit! They all
is my
brought
favorite
knives
band.
to a knife fight.
Wonderful.
No one's ever
one-
all brought
one of them-
knives to a knife fight.
One of them brought a machete.
And
Right.
then one of them pulled out one of those metal pickaxes from the end of Streets of Fire.
When
What is
waiting
that?
for
Is that
it.
Valerian steel?
Hey, there it is.
Swing.
She had her own knife. The video shows the clerk damaging the vehicle in process. Okay, so let's run it
Oh
through
yeah,
here.
he's chopping down
On the car.
Their car.
Yeah.
So the guy,
He doesn't care about his machete.
right? So the guy,
That's insured.
I'll sharpen this later.
It is definitely insurance.
You know it's like,
You want the plan on this?
sure.
A 2-year. You get a 2-year performance.
2-year, and then he gets in the mail. Do I want to renew this?
I got 5 years handle the tip on this thing.
So you own a machete. Register it.
10,000 stabs. Or 10,000.
Whichever comes first.
10
And
years
then
or
you can buy
10,000
the
steps.
extended warranty if you want. Only if you want the extended machete warranty.
So the guy tries to rob the clerk.
Right.
The clerk locks him in.
Yeah.
Then pulls out
Then
another.
pulls a machete.
But
So
then
then
that-
guy breaks out through door, like
Right.
pushes the
Pushes
door
through the-
against
right,
its
breaks.
against its way. Gets out. Clerk chases him out with machete.
Only
ends
to be
up
confronted with the
Lady
girlfriend.
Nicholson.
Yeah, with the knife.
Knife.
who's got her own knife. So they start a knife fight.
I mean,
And then,
the couple that knife fights together stays together. We do know that. That is
That's
a
true.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
then the clerk starts destroying their car with
Smart.
his machete.
Smart.
While that was going on,
That's all he could do in that instance.
right. While that was all going on, police said Seth Holcomb went back inside the store to retrieve the cash from the drawer.
There you go.
So
Smart.
Hey, you going to start
You
messing
got
with
this,
my
honey.
car?
You got this, honey.
you good? You're busy? You're going to keep doing that car thing for a minute? I'm going to run back into the store.
And
You've
do what I
completely
came to
left
do.
unattended with a door that's broken open.
Dummy.
And just go get the money you left in the drawer.
Which
My-
is probably
See how
still
dumb
open.
See how dumb keeps shifting in this
Yeah.
story?
I'm like, stop hitting the car. Go back and save them.
You got the guy to leave.
By the way,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
It's like a goalie.
and the truth
Like,
of the matter
like
is,
mad that another guy like kind of checked him weird and is like way out by the blue line,
Way out.
checking a guy while the puck's still in play.
Corey Crawford from the Blackhawks would be known to do that. Everyone's
and like, yeah, it's an empty net back there. Don't worry about that.
You,
I'm going to hit him.
No,
I got something to
Stay
prove.
on goal.
stay in the goal.
Stay in the goal, dude. That's all you got to say.
Pick up
Keep-
your machete. Stay in the
Understand what your goal is.
So Holcomb goes back into the store, retrieves cash from the drawer, probably runs out. This dude's still hitting this car, and he's probably like, babe, drop the knife. Let's
Yep,
go.
we got it.
Holcomb
babe.
and Nicholson, that's Seth and Laney if you're friendly, drove off. Huntsville police found the vehicle and stopped the couple. Officers took both into custody. No serious injuries were reported. Store employees have declined to speak to WHNT News 19 about what happened.
If you are the owner of that Conoco, okay, this is the most unbelievable employee you could ever have. Now, we worked at gas stations. People did not care about their jobs at all. Certainly not enough to pull a machete out
If
on
I
somebody.
saw
I know.
somebody stealing cigarettes out of the case where we kept them, which was out by the gas, we didn't have the cigarettes in the store. It was in a
That's
giant
a lot of trust in
case
St. Louis.
out by the gas. If I saw,
basically saying, take me.
if I saw, and people saw me take it out of there, if I saw someone reach in there and start stealing it, would I have gone after them?
No.
On my way to college?
No.
Like, go.
All right, we are now going to watch the video.
Which,
of
by the way,
this.
will be posted on the Facebook
They
page.
will
If you're
be.
listening to this and you aren't following or liking the Facebook page, stop what you're doing right now, like it, follow it, and then you can get all this great stuff. So let's check it out.
All right. Before we do that, though, we're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, it's me, Daniel Van Kirk, breaking into this ad portion to tell you about my tour. All of everybody who listens to Dumb People Town and Pen Pals, I love you guys, and I just want to let you know that I'm probably coming to a city near you or to a city near people you know. They live there. So come out and see me. Go to danielvankirk.com. This is all going to start the final run of the Together tour I'm doing the 13th. We're doing a live Dumb People Town. So you can come to that. But then on the 14th, I will be in Philly, and then I will be in Baltimore, and then I will be in Chicago. I'm headlining Zanies in Chicago. It's my first time headlining a club in Chicago, Illinois, and I would love to have so many of you people come out to Zanies. That's the 16th through the 19th of October, and then I get right back into that Together tour the next day on the 20th, and I'm going to Detroit, and then I am going to Rochester, and then Boston and Albany and New York and Cleveland, and then I pick back up in November on the 11th, and I'm doing Louisville and Nashville and Milwaukee and Cincinnati, probably not that order, and then I end my tour on Friday, November 15th in Rochelle, Illinois. So If any of those cities are close to you, please come out and hang out with me. Come to those shows. I would love to see as many people there. I think we're doing it at Hilarities in Cleveland. That's going to be super fun. That's a Friday night, and there's so many other great shows as well. Obviously, New York and Philly and upstate New York. You guys have been asking me to come there, so I am. Boston as well. Again, go to DanielVanKirk.com to catch me on the Together Tour as I wrap this up. For everybody who's come out to shows in the past, I love you and I appreciate you. And everybody who's going to come out, let's hug and say hi. DanielVanKirk.com, the Together Tour. Thanks.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Our guest is the great Geoff Tate.
Where can people see you soon?
And you have this podcast, so let's talk about
start
your
with the podcast.
Oh yeah, it was
Altered Tates.
groundbreaking is what my mom calls it. It's the first podcast in the history of podcasts
done by two brothers.
Done by brothers.
I
yes.
love this.
We're actually brothers.
Jason, how much do you love this?
It's inspiring to me
He
because
said
I've-
actually a little pointedly to me.
Yeah,
he said it to me
actually
with like
brothers.
there was an air of like actually brothers.
So let's
Oh,
not
wait.
tell people how they can find it.
Yeah, good luck. I don't care.
Altered Tates.
Altered Tates. That actually wasn't. The actually was for the John Hodgman. Tried to convince me that the McElroy brothers weren't actually brothers.
Fair enough.
And that made me laugh so hard. Just the idea that these guys would do that for
My brother,
6
my brother,
years.
and me.
Yeah.
None of us are brothers.
It's all in quotes. My brother, my brother.
It is in quotes.
It is though, which makes you wonder.
My
It is
brother,
in
my
quotes.
brother, and
And
me.
me?
So it's not
Not
you.
you.
It's not even you.
How are you not talking about yourself? Anyway,
Do you have any dates coming up? Or
stand
anything,
up?
Jeff?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be at Go Bananas in the end of June 27 through 30.
Go hit it if you're in Cincinnati.
And then in July, what do you
Cleveland, I'm in Cleveland on June 12th. It's a Wednesday
That'll
night.
already have happened.
that have
Oh,
already
well,
happened? Yeah.
well, whatever. That was a great show.
mean July-
How fun was
July
that?
blew
12th.
it. Oh,
July
so good,
July
yeah.
12th?
July 12th. All right. Well, maybe this will.
No, I said June 12th. But
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you go on July 12th, who knows? Maybe
Who
they'll
knows?
have a good headliner then too.
Hey,
Hilarities in
hey,
Cleveland.
Hilarity
I
is
love
the
Come
best.
come and get it.
Nick, God love him.
And we put our podcast up on Tuesdays on iTunes.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get
Beautiful.
after it.
Fair enough.
Okay, Dan.
Daniel, what do you have? Any fun live things coming soon?
Depending on when this drops, just go to DanielVanKirk.com to look at tour dates. I will be in Cincinnati before the end of the year. That
Yeah,
date
yeah.
should be finalized soon, but look forward in the fall and keep up to date on that because I'm going to be coming to Go Bananas. And then in September, I will be part of the JFL 42 in Toronto. So
Heyo.
go to
Heyo.
DanielVanKirk.com for all of that stuff. And Sklar, you guys are out the whole year, at
Yeah,
least
we got a
once
bunch of
month,
stuff.
right?
Every month we're somewhere. Some months twice.
We're
So
going to be at
nice.
the Montreal Comedy Festival, and to our fans who bought tickets for San Diego,
we will be back there in
we're gonna be
January.
January 23rd or 24th, 25th, 26th. We'll be in.
That's a good move.
American
you always
comedy.
want to move those San Diego dates to
You got
January.
it.
January.
Yeah.
January, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. You guys who live in LA, go ahead and take the other warm weather stuff.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
God.
We had to move it. We were trying to do you a favor and do it in July.
Maybe you can get your dates in an altered Tate. Okay.
I can't believe that, man. Like when Manny Machado signed with the Padres, that was the best idea I'd ever heard.
Yeah.
10 years in San Diego, you're going to be
He's-
hot every other week at the
he's-
most.
He's going to be
Brilliant.
so happy.
I
performing in
apologize.
front
No,
of
don't never.
Just
performing
talking
in front
with you.
and doing what he does in front of dishonorably discharged veterans is so,
Oh.
so great.
All right, you guys want?
I just like making Geoff Tate laugh. That makes it.
I love you all. I have to wait for a clean cut.
All right,
Okay.
come on.
All right, you guys want to watch this video?
Let's
Yes,
do it.
I
Okay.
do.
All right. So we're going to watch this. Guys, we've already got the meat of the story, but after we watch this, we are going to play around to Guess the AG. We just have to see this. Go to the Facebook page if you want to play along. It's also in like double or triple speed, which gives it a real yakety sax.
Let's see it.
So for all you listeners, we are looking at the convenience store right now. It is. There's too many things in this convenience store. Also, it's just like an open
Tilt
party
it my
cooler.
way a little bit. Let me see.
It's just like an open party cooler of beer. Like
Which,
it's
by the
a
way, I
trough.
think
It's a beer
actually
trough.
that looks really refreshing.
Okay.
Does
You ready for this?
You have to read
Here
a
we
little.
go.
I'm very excited.
Here we go. He's running in, running out. This,
Got a
he
knife.
he's
He's
got,
got a
a knife.
knife.
He's yelling. It's a partition, a glass partition. A lot of arguing back and forth, like too much. And this is sped up. So imagine how long that
There it
actually
is.
took.
You can't get in there.
They're really, and this guy green on green
It
hat.
does not look like a sharp knife. Let me just
No.
say it.
No,
looks like
it's
kind
more
of
of a blunt object knife.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
look,
he tried to kick
he
the
just
door.
wants to get into the door to fight with the cashier.
This guy's got a knife
now.
now.
The cashier's got a knife.
Yeah.
right?
Knife on knife.
Look,
Okay.
and he's just waving it around.
waving it around. Can't get out
Never
of here.
rob a convenience store that
Now he's
already-
pretending he has a gun in his pocket.
Right, and he's in the back.
It looks like he's stealing a banana.
It does look like he's stealing
Okay,
a banana.
go after him. Whoa, no. They're going after
Each
each
one is charging at the other guy, but no one really if someone's going to hit someone they would have hit it by now.
I know. Townies, I'm going to tell you this too. Don't ever rob a convenience store that already has bars on the windows. And now the guy cannot get out, and he's slamming into the door repeatedly. Probably hits it like 3 or 4 times. You can see him yelling
Really trying
at
to
the
push it.
convenience
He's
store employee. I know. Look at this. Breaks
Oh,
the
wow.
whole
Breaks
door
the
down.
whole
There's
door down.
Lainey Nichols
Whoa.
waiting on
She's
the
got a
outside.
knife.
She's got a knife.
She's got a knife.
Now Lainey Nichols.
Oh, he slides. He slides. Oh, he's hitting the car. Hitting the car. Hit
Hit
it.
the
Slides
car.
her on the leg. Hit
Now
on the-
this boy
Wow,
Seth.
dude.
Seth has run back inside.
She's like, my leg.
He is doing good damage to this
I
car.
like
too.
it. By the way, she tried to take a punch. Wow, he hit her on the head. Hit her on the head with the knife.
Meanwhile, Seth goes back into the convenience store.
Let me get that money.
I know. And then after he breaks the door, gets out,
But it just shows you can break a door.
they fight outside. I mean, he breaks both doors.
Oh my God, he breaks them both off.
They fight
That
outside.
is-
They
that
get away.
is hilarious.
I know. I'm going to ask you guys right now. It was very blurry in that
How
video.
old?
How old are Lainey Nichols and Seth Holcomb?
Are they
they
the
the
same
same
age?
There is a time in the year, I
Okay.
believe, when they are the exact same
Okay,
age.
you can go first, Tig, or third in your guess. Tig is between me and Jason. All right, so because she, when given the option to go first or after us, she said, "I'd like to go in between you." That is the Tig slot. So, Jeff, you may go first, Tig, or third. Where would you like to go in terms of guessing?
I would like to go Tig.
There you go.
Okay.
Jason, go first. They're 33.
Okay.
Jeffrey,
And I was going to say 27.
27.
Solid.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're 39.
Okay. One of you is exactly right.
Oh, so now we get to play the game of who do you think is
right?
exactly right? You can go first, Tig, or third on that.
I want to go third.
Okay,
Okay.
so Jay, who do you
I'm
think?
right. 33.
Okay.
I'm right, 39.
Okay. Jeff?
Jason.
Me.
I think
Okay,
it's
Jay
Jason.
thinks 33.
Okay.
Okay.
Solid podcast point from Jeff. too.
Yeah, always good to do a
to point on
nonverbal-
air.
Oh, sorry. I took my cues from earlier when you said the receipt was this big.
Ah,
We are on camera.
I know. That's why I pointed. Because I know about the camera.
Fair.
Tate 2000. By the way,
Tate,
he had-
Tate,
by the
Tate.
way, he had that loaded up like a machete
There
Yeah,
you go.
that he brought to work. He
Every
brought,
day.
He brought that receipt barb
Right.
like a machete to work.
You only need
And
it,
it was like, I dare you to fucking
you only
step
need
to
it
me.
once.
I love
You
it.
only need it
You
once.
only need it once.
Okay. All right. Lainey Nicholson and Seth Holcomb are, get your answers in now, Tiny. We're going to get out of this story on this, are 33 years old. You got a piece, Jeff. You got a piece.
Jeff got a piece. Jeff got a piece by jumping on Jay's bandwagon. There you go.
I guess low. If I could explain my thing, if I could
Yes,
show my
please.
work for
Show
a
your
minute,
work.
I
Yeah,
guess
sure.
low because they look like they don't look like they've made the best decisions. So,
So they
people
might
like that tend to look a little older than they
Oh,
are.
you think they're aged up? So maybe they're 33, but look 39 or 27. You first.
I thought they were 27 because they looked 40.
right.
That's fair.
You went with the go back. You back timed it
Yep.
13 years. I
Well, I've
love
been
it.
to
Alabama
Alabama.
13.
You know what's crazy about that story being from Huntsville? Huntsville, Alabama has like the highest IQ per capita in this country.
What?
Really?
Yeah, there's a NASA thing there.
There you go.
And
They were trying to make the ultimate Alabama getaway.
There it is.
you don't have to be a rocket science to come up with that one.
Did I say rocket science?
And a rocket
Well,
scientist.
you also don't have to be rocket science
You
to
don't
come
have
up
to
with
be
it.
rocket science
to come up with
Guys,
a
bring
joke.
bring your machete to work. Check out Altered Tates and follow Geoff Tate on the old Twitters and the old Instagrams. Give him your handle.
It's at Geoff Tate on Instagram and
Geoff Tate.
Yeah.
And then on Twitter it is.
Geoff Tate 96 GEOFF.
Just look up Geoff Tate. You'll find him there. Follow him. He's a great follow. And listen to him wherever he does his stuff. And go see him live. And see us live. And, oh, shit, we have to get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down. It's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Avenue.
A podcast network.